Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. It's softball night tonight on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Blake Walker, Dan Walker coming with you along the way. It's Grinnell versus Oskaloosa on the softball side. Both teams trying to pick up a crucial win in Little Hawkeye Conference play. The weather is hot and steamy like it's been all weekend long, but we play right on. We're going to run through our warm-ups, our commercials, starting lineups, national anthem, everything above and in between, and we'll be back for the opening pitch. It's Grinnell versus Oskaloosa coming up on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy. Or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs, Grinnell Mutual, West Finch Auto Plaza, Pollyi's Pizza, Medicap Pharmacy, and the Dairy Barn. Our innings are brought to us tonight by Brent Nichols State Farm. And lastly, our scoreboard is sponsored by Grinnell Mutual.
Good evening, softball fans. Welcome to Grinnell for tonight's Little Hawkeye Conference matchup between our guests, the Oskaloosa Indians, and your Grinnell Tigers. Your starting lineups. First for the Indians, leading off and pitching, number 10, Faith Durande. Batting second, playing center field, number 8, Malia Walker. Batting third and catching, number 16, Olivia Gordon. In the cleanup position, the designated player, number 24, Lydia Van Veldhuizen. Batting fifth, your shortstop, number 3, Presley Blommers. Batting sixth, your left fielder, number 9, Kaylee Johnson. Batting seventh, your second baseman, number 5, Lucy Roach. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 22, Aubrey Boonder. And batting ninth and playing right field, number 14, McKenna Schaffner. In the flex position tonight, playing first base, number 20, Shannon Van Riemen. Your Indians are coached by Jay Harms, assisted by Brad Arns, Alexis Westerkamp, and Gary Gordon. Now, the starting lineup for your Grinnell Tigers. Leading off and pitching, number 13, Ella Greif. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 5, Kate Kriegel. Batting third, your first baseman, number 14, Hannah Barron. Batting cleanup, your third baseman, number 21, Ashlyn Imhoff. Batting fifth, your designated player, number 22, Ellie Mental. Batting sixth and catching, number 6, Greta Dodd. Batting seventh, playing second base, number 32, Kelsey Van Comfortable. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 8, Lindsay Hollabon. Batting ninth, playing center field, number 23, Kate Van Comfortable. Position tonight, playing left field, number 16, Libby Walton. Assisted by Alex Farmer. Play ball!
All right, Oskaloosa and Grinnell on the softball diamonds here at Grinnell High School, ready to get going. It's Ella Greif in the circle for the Tigers. She's making her 8th start of the season and 9th in terms of games being played. A 3-3 record, 1 save, 36 innings pitched, 41 strikeouts, and a 3.31 ERA. She's consistent on the mound. Grinnell has only really run with 2 pitchers mainly, Hannah Behrens and Ella Greif, but Ella Smith, an 8th grader, can be used if need be. Obviously, Grinnell wouldn't want to do that. It's a fun matchup tonight. Oskaloosa has dominated this series ever since 2011. Grinnell won like 5, 6 in a row, but since 2011, Oski has won every single matchup except once in 2019. Grinnell got a 3-2 victory, so it has not been pretty for the Tigers on this side, but we've seen close games. Grinnell's able to keep things close. They're on a 3-game winning streak after their 7-game losing streak. Finally broke that against Pella and North Mahaska. But the one outlier, the thing that combines or connects these two teams, Grinnell lost to Pella Christian 12-9 in 9 innings, and Oskaloosa took care of them in 2 games handily. Didn't have to worry about it.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what shakes out. I mean, Oski did bring that's their best pitcher's going to be pitching, and from what we've heard, it's she could throw a good ball, and I think she'll probably have the opportunity to play some college ball if she pursues that avenue. You talk about past history. I think 2019 they had the win, or Grinnell did, and they actually almost pulled up an upset in the playoffs because you and I went down and watched that game, and then Oski kind of broke it loose. I think it was after the 5th. I think Megan Doty hit a home run
right off
to
the
left field foul, and then from there it just kind of kicked over. So, I mean, they have had some good ball games in the past, but it'll be interesting to see tonight. This is a whole different team we've had in the last couple of years, so we'll see what Ella could do on the circle, not the mound, on the circle. And
Number 10, Faith Durande. She's the pitcher in the circle for Oski when they come back up to pitch for the first time tonight, but she's in the box first. 2.37 ERA on the season. She's the first one to bat tonight. She'll watch that one just catch the zone for strike 1, and we are off and running. It's hot. I mean, it's not as hot as it's been the last couple nights, but it's been hot up
We're
here.
actually fortunate the way the pillar of the press box says it kind of blocks the sun from hitting us.
The sun is a problem, and I mean, obviously for the batter, it's not going to be too big of a problem, but if the catcher is going to have to throw or have to catch something coming from the infield, at least while the sun's up, they're going to have a hard time just because of the sun. There's no clouds in sight. We haven't gotten rain in days, and some
in the press box is a little rougher on our comrade Patrick Bolte on the far side. He's sunning it and suntanning it.
Yeah. Drought conditions. Got to run with it. But hey, we don't have a puddle in the circle today, so that's a plus. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes here for Faith Durande. Coming in, she had 38 at-bats, 7 RBIs. She swings and misses for strike 3. That's her 6th strikeout on the season. And Ella's 42nd. And out steps number 8, Malaya Walker, the sophomore. A .434 batting average, one of the top on the team. Malaya, 23 hits, tied with Olivia Gordon for the most. 2 home runs. And Faith Durande is the only one that has, or only one else that has 2 runs. Only 4 home runs overall by this Oskaloosa team. But an Oskaloosa team not to be messed with. Yeah, a couple losses, 10-6 coming in, but you got solid wins over some solid programs, Norwalk being one of those schools. Obviously the big win against a hot Pella Christian team, that double win, and then close losses. I mean, Knoxville's really solid. Bondurant Farrar has Lampy, one of the top home run hitters, the top home run hitter in the state, so they're playing tough competition. And Oskaloosa, obviously,
What did you say Lampy is incredible?
I think she's now at 14 home runs on the season, last time I checked, which is 4 above, and that's statewide. That's 4 above the next closest girl, I think, from Southeast Polk. So absolutely incredible showing by the Blue Jays.
There's not teams that have hit that many home runs.
These 2 teams combined have not hit that many home runs. Absolutely incredible. But that Raccoon River Conference has been so competitive this season. That one's popped up foul. Greta Dodd at catching duties this evening. We saw Caitlin Kriegel at catching duties last time we broadcast the game.
And had a good night.
Had a good night,
Gosh,
yeah.
Kate did a great job behind the catcher's plate.
Walker settles back in with 2 balls and 2 strikes, no relation to us. Just had to put that out there. Someone was going to ask. You'd think Walker, being such a common name, we'd see more of them, but it just doesn't happen. That one's down the dirt, 4-3, and Walker gets a full count here with Ella Greif in the circle. Just across the way, the baseball game is going on as well between Grinnell and Oskaloosa. Any updates? Probably still 0-0, I'd assume.
Yep. Top of the first.
Fun games going over there.
Excuse me.
Ball 4, Walker takes her base. And out steps number 16, Olivia Gordon, the junior. And like I said, she's been big. 23 hits, 4 of those are doubles, 14 RBIs, but no home runs. She's only struck out 3 times with a 4.42 ERA for the Indians. First pitch in there for a strike. The throw goes wide. Caitlin Kriegel, who's playing in shortstop tonight, couldn't make the grab, so it's a stolen base safely by Walker. Well, it's been a while. I knew that we had our player profiles that we did for baseball, and I know that we got some girls to fill out the player profile survey that we sent out. So I guess we'll go through that as the night goes on, as Gordon skies that to left field and foul. So your first player profile fun facts are about Ella Greif, the one in the circle. And when I asked her what her favorite movie of all time was, she said Hannah Montana, the movie. That's a film right there. That one's outside. Nice stop by Greta, and Walker will run back to second base. I won't go through all of Ella's fun facts all in one go, but I do like when I asked what her favorite book is, she said, "People read?" That's society right there. We'll come back throughout the night as some of the girls were able to fill it out. That one's in there for strike 3, and Ella Greif read that one perfectly. 2 outs down. Lydia Van Veldhuizen, the freshman, into the batter's box now. 4.38 batting average on the young season. 7 hits, 6 of those are double or singles. One of them is a double. First pitch she sees, sends down the left field line. And already just a couple fouls, but really good play. And I'm not sure what happened. We'll figure it out when we come back, but Grinnell's getting to bat next.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs and Grinnell Mutual. And this inning is also brought to you, as I said earlier, by Brent Nichols State Farm.
We never figured out really what happened there. Oskaloosa hit a foul ball to left field, then it was the ref called out. We're going to guess that Van Veldhuizen stepped out of the box, and that was the reason that there was the out, but we're not entirely sure. But either way, we're headed to the bottom of the first. Ella Greif up to bat here for Grinnell, and in the circle for the Indians, Faith Durande, the junior. She's 4-1 on the season, 1 save. It's her 6th start, 7th time she's seen action this year. Only giving up 22 hits, 37 strikeouts, and a 1.22 ERA. First pitch, Greif sees. She swings and misses for strike 1.
And it was a strike one way or the other. The thing was right down the middle.
314 batting average on the season for Greif as she leads off for the Tigers. Second pitch she sees, tries to go bunt, and somehow that ball ended up in the catcher's glove. Gordon being the catcher. And quickly 2 strikes. Well, 2 pitches in, and it looks like a fast speed pitcher is what we got on our hands tonight. I can tell you right now, Durande throwing absolute heat right now if we had our speedometer. One, 2 by Durande. In the dirt, ball 2. And Ella hangs in tight here on the first at-bat of the evening for Grinnell. Grinnell in all white. Oski with the maroon tops, white bottoms as well. 2-2. Fouled back. Good fight early, though, by number 13. So Oski got a runner all the way up to second. Couldn't do anything with it there in the top of the first. And then after what we think was just a stepping out of the box error, as that one upstairs for ball 3, the umpire looked like he was about to make a strike call.
That's what I thought. He pulled with his right hand and then...
It's a full count for Durande to Greif. And Greif sends it to right field. The right fielder will back up and make the grab for out number 1. Sun is no problem for outfielders on this field. Maybe on the baseball field they will be, but no problem tonight. Kate Kriegel now into the batter's box for Grinnell, a .257 batter. She's got 2 home runs on the year. Grinnell has 6 total as a team. She also leads the team in RBIs with 10. She struck out 6 times, tied for second most on the team as she swings and misses for strike 1. Center fielder way back here for Oski. Second pitch to Kriegel. Watches that one go up in the corner for ball 1. Oski, like I said, coming off wins against Pella Christian on Friday night, 10-0 and 6-3. The Eagles were on a roll up to that game. And the Indians stopped them right in their tracks. Grinnell with a doubleheader win over Pella, 10-0 and 6-4. And we all know the Dutch have been struggling this season so far. 2-1 to Kriegel. That one catches the zone. No, it doesn't. Ball 3. What is this guy doing? He just puts his no, it's a ball. He puts his hand up and then doesn't make a fist. 3-1. In there for strike 2, and Kriegel thought she was headed to first base. Confusion already with this umpire. 3 balls and 2 strikes, another full count for Durande. Kriegel sends it right to the shortstop. She stops it and throws into first in time for out number 2. That was a great play by Presley Blommers. Almost let it go through her knees, but was able to hang on. And now Hannah Barron steps up to bat for Grinnell. Hannah, this season, best batter for Grinnell by far. .471 batting average, 3 doubles, 16 hits. The rest are singles, and with 2 outs and nobody on, she'll try to get Grinnell on base. That one's outside for ball 1. Barron's top in the batting category, running as pitcher number 2 in the rotation of 2. She swings and misses for strike 1. Hannah also with 7 RBIs, 1 home run, and 4 stolen bases. That one just catches the corner for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oski's trying to make quick work of Grinnell's offense in the first half of the inning. Second half of the inning, I should say. That one catches the zone outside. Strike 3. We're headed to the second.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, 3rd generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polyeisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polly Eyes Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Polly Eyes Pizza. This change of the innings also brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
Oski's defense forces a 3-up, 3-down against the Grinnell offense. They're in the bottom of the first inning. And now to lead off the second inning for Oskaloosa is Lydia Van Veldhuizen. So that means that she was not the reason of the out last time. And I still truly don't know what it was. Possibly, yeah, that's all I can think. The runner left early over on second base. And that's really the only thing I can think it would be. So Van Veldhuizen gets another shot, and she swings and misses at strike one. Update from the baseball diamond, still 0-0. Oski has one hit. Grinnell has none.
Top of the third.
Top of the third. They're moving along. Unlike last Friday's first game, 2.5 hours.
Miserable.
0-1 outside. That'll be 1 ball and 1 strike. Van Veldhuizen, .438 batting average, 7 hits, 4 RBIs for the freshman. 1-1 by Greif. Misses upstairs. I think even Greta asked for an explanation after that. She looked back at him. Two balls and 1 strike to Van Veldhuizen. And she skies it to left field. And Kate Kriegel runs up against the fence. Couple changes in the outfield tonight. Lindsay Hollabaugh still in right field. Caitlin Van Coppernell's in center instead of at shortstop. Caitlin Kriegel's here at shortstop, and Libby Walton's over in left field for the Tigers. First base still Hannah Behrens, Kelsey Van Coppernell at second, and Ashlyn Imhoff at third. That one grounded right to Kriegel, and she can't hang on to it as it runs through her glove, and safe at first is Van Veldhuizen.
Now batting number 3.
Presley Blommers, the sophomore, .353 batting average coming into tonight's contest. She'll step into the batter's box and try to advance her teammate. That one just climbed right up Caitlin's glove as she was going for it. Sometimes you just get the unlucky bounces, forces you to readjust the wrong way. So no outs and a runner on first. Swing and a miss for strike one. Van Veldhuizen's ready to go if she gets the opportunity. No balls and 1 strike. Bunt laid down. It's a good bunt. Greif can't pick it up. Nobody wants to pick it up. And runners will be safe on first and second. They try to go back and get Van Veldhuizen, but can't. And Oski has runners on first and second base already. So a couple lucky misses by Grinnell. Greif went for it, just missed it. And now Kaylee Johnson, the senior, up to bat for Oskaloosa. So 2 misfortunate plays there by the Tigers on the defensive end. Greif was going to go for it, and she just missed, trying to turn around quickly. No outs, and Oski's got a runner on first and second. First pitch, misses the zone for ball 1. Good thing about tonight with the heat, we have a second fan in here. We've always had 2 fans in here, but this one finally got both working correctly.
Pat's sharing tonight.
That bunt is high, and Greta Dodd can't make the grab. The umpire didn't get out of the way. I think she could have gotten that. The umpire just didn't get out of the way. Cool. 1 ball and 1 strike upcoming for Johnson. I don't know what he was doing. I mean, he saw it. He just didn't back up. And Greta kind of looked at him again. Runner on first and second still for the Indians. It's Kaylee Johnson up to bat. 1-1, laid down another bunt. Pick up, throw to first in time for out number 1. But Oski advances the runners to second and third. With a chance to bring them home, it's Lucy Roach, the sophomore. 286 on the season. She's got 4 RBIs this season so far. She could get half of those right here with one swing of the bat. Dodd. Greta Dodd and Greif were checking there on the pitch stat page, and that one's in there for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike with 1 out, and a runner on second and third for Oskaloosa. Roach trying to bring him home here. She swings and misses for strike 2. Greif can make this a little bit easier on herself if she can get her out here. Here comes the crucial pitch by Ella. 0-2 by Greif. No. Outside. It was a strike last inning. This ump, he picks and chooses his hand movements, whatever he does when it comes to a ball or a strike. 1-2. Sky to left field and deep. Another time tonight, Oski has gone very deep on their foul balls. Makes you a little scared for the ones that might stay in the park. One, two. Greif goes way wide. Dodd can't turn around in time, and Oskaloosa scores their first run of the evening. So 1-0. The runner from second advances to third on the runner from third going to home, and the umpire will clean off the plate. The count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes for Roach. I think Oski just scored. Yes, they did.
Yep.
No, I'm talking about on the baseball field, too.
Oh.
Oskaloosa leads 1-0 on the baseball field. That'd be a huge upset. 2-2 by Greif. Grounded. Greif can't stop it. She thought the ball was in her glove, and when she went to go get it, it was not there. Oski gets home. So 2 quick scores by the Indians. Greif thought the ball went right into her glove, and it was not there. And Aubrey Bowender will come up to bat for Oskaloosa. Another just misfortune by Grinnell on the defensive end. So still 1 out and a runner on first now as Oski was able to bring home the 2. Bunt laid down, not enough, foul. One upcoming by Greif. Bunt laid down again. She picks it up, throws to first. That's in time for out number 2. And 2 outs down now for the Indians, but still a runner in scoring position as McKenna Schaffner, the senior, up to bat. She's at a .286 batting average on the season. And the Grinnell side, baseball-wise, struggling. Top 3, Braxton Schaefer already 49 pitches is in. We'll try to keep updates on that as the night progresses forward. That pitch is upstairs for ball 1. .1-0 upcoming by Greif to Roach. Or not Roach, excuse me, that would be Schaffner. That's Sky to right, and Lindsay Hullabaugh makes the grab and retires the side. Oskaloosa leads 2-0. We're headed bottom 3.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy and the Dairy Barn.
Oski puts up 2 in the top of the second inning. On, I guess you'd maybe call them errors or just miscues by the Tiger defense. And now Ashlyn Imhoff up to bat here in the bottom of the second, trying to get Grinnell back in this ball game. She swings and misses for strike 1. Deronde still in the circle for the Indians, obviously. Imhoff batting .250 on the season. Strike zones everywhere tonight. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Deronde steps back into the circle, and that one's upstairs. 4-1. If you hear wind through the mic, it's not windy. It's just our fan. 1-2. Imhoff sends that to left and into the tennis court. Tennis court's gotten like 4 softballs tonight.
It's kind of like the baseball field.
Yeah. We've got no foul balls on the field tonight for baseball. We have gotten one in the stands. I don't know why the umpire again made a movement like he was going to call a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes here for Grinnell. And Imhoff fouls it back. Grinnell's been trying to hang up and hang on tight here with these pitchers. But Deronde, I mean, even if she has to go long, she's not really giving in too much in the circle. But Imhoff's hanging tough. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Upstairs, ball 3. (3-2) by Deronde. Upstairs, ball 4. And Imhoff takes her base. Grinnell gets a runner on. And it brings up number 22, the freshman Ellie Mintle. Ellie, solid start. She's been up to bat 6 times, a hit in 4 of those. That's a .667 batting average for the freshman. Trying to do what she can here. Grinnell trails by 2. Mintle swings and misses for strike 1. 0-1 to Mintle. That one grounded short. Imhoff takes off to second. She'll be safe as Mintle can't get to first in time. So the runner gets to second. And with 1 out, Greta Dodd steps up to bat for the Tigers.
Now batting, Greta Dodd.
So Greta with a chance to bring a runner home as Imhoff sits up on second. Greta fouls it down the left field line. Was able to get a couple fun facts from Greta just before the season started. My favorite question that was I always asked was, what was the most useless talent you have? Greta says she can make a 3-leaf clover with her tongue. Best useless talent out there.
Interesting.
Favorite restaurant's also Texas Roadhouse, so she's a man of the people. Woman of the people. we'll keep going through those as the night goes on. But it's fun when they were able to answer it. 0-2 to Dodd. Oh, my goodness, in there for strike 3. He loves the corner, I can tell you that. Kelsey Van Coppernol now up to bat here for the Tigers.
Kelsey Van Coppernol.
It wouldn't be that bad if it was the same corner every time.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's just hugging the corner. 269 batting average for Kelsey. And with 2 outs, Imhoff stays up on second. That one's in there for strike 1. Kelsey 5 RBIs on 7 hits so far this season. That catches the zone for strike 2. Doty didn't seem too happy with it over there on third base. No balls and 2 strikes to Van Coppernol. Catches the zone for strike 3. We're headed to the third. Grinnell trails Oski 2-0.
Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
Tomorrow, some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs. Grinnell Mutual in this new inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm. Welcome to the third.
Ella Greif in the circle still. And back to the top of the batting order we go for the Indians. It's Faith Durande up to bat for Oskaloosa as we're in the top of the third. Oskaloosa leads 2-0. Oskaloosa boys also got Grinnell on upset alert over on that Fowler Field baseball diamond. 1-0's their score over there. Durande swings and misses for strike 1. That would be a heck of a win for Oskaloosa if they're able to pull that off. And it'd be a heck of a loss for Grinnell if they fall short. That was a fun game last year in the playoffs. Maybe that's on their mind. 0-1. And there again, strike 2. Well, early observations about Mr. Umpire tonight. If he's upstairs, it's going to be close. And if you're right on the line, inside, you're probably going to get the strike call. But that's been for both pitchers tonight. 0-2, upstairs, ball 1.
That's why I kind of hesitate putting the button. I never know what it's going to be.
Well, yeah, and that's another thing. He keeps having the thing where he holds up his arm sometimes if it's a ball. So it's like, what do we talk about? 1-2 to Durande. That's outside for ball 2. See, like right there, does he have to throw his arm out there? I mean, like counts even 2-2 with nobody out. Durande first one up here in the top of the third. That one catches the zone for ball 3. See, like right there, I mean, like, that looked like he was going to call strike. Crowd's not very happy. 3 balls and 2 strikes by Greif. And that almost hits her. She takes her base.
Stepping to the plate,
Number 8, Malia Walker up to bat for Oskaloosa. And they're going to have a courtesy runner. This is number 2, Ava Riddenauer, I believe.
Running, number 2, Ava Riddenauer.
She's up to bat, or she's going to run for Durande. And it's Malia Walker in the batter's box with nobody out. Oskaloosa trying to put up another score. Greif, first pitch to her. Outside for ball one. One ball and no strikes. That one in there for strike one. See, I mean, even then, that's not a strike. And that's our own team that's doing that. Oh, man. Good thing we don't have the camera out in the outfield with the imaginary box. That'd make it worse. One ball and one strike. That one sent to right field. Hollabaugh running underneath of it. She makes the grab for out number one. Good hit by Walker. Just Hollabaugh able to run over and make the grab. And now it's Olivia Gordon up to bat here for the Indians. 14 RBIs on the season for Gordon. That leads the team. Runner on first with one out. Here's Greif to Gordon. Outside for ball one. One ball and no strikes. Everybody checking the pitch here for the Tigers. 1-0. Gordon pops it, and Kelsey Van Coppernell makes the grab in shallow center field for out number two. Grinnell's got two quick ones, trying to slow down Oskaloosa.
Number 24, Lydia Van Veldhuizen.
And it's Lydia Van Veldhuizen, the freshman, up to bat for the Indians. Lydia was up that first inning, as that one falls in there for strike one. Was up that first inning, then we believe a runner went early, which was called for an automatic out. Thus, Van Veldhuizen came up again in the second. Now she's back up in the third, so 3 at-bats, technically. That one in there for strike two. No balls and 2 strikes. Greif trying to get out of this half inning with no damage done. Runner still on first for the Indians. 0-2 by Ella Greif. Got her on the corner. Strike 3. We're headed to the bottom 3. Grinnell trails 2-0.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit Polley'sGrinnellIA.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Polley's Pizza.
Lindsay Hollabaugh up to bat as we come to the bottom of the third. Oskaloosa on top of Grinnell 2-0. That one inside for strike one.
Of course it is.
At this point, I just need to accept it. If it's inside, way inside, it's a strike. Hollabaugh 172 batting average on the season. She grounds that right to the shortstop. Throw on the hop. In time for out number one. Man, both umpires just love taking their time here.
What is the deal with the hesitation? Holy cat.
Yeah, because the Suspense is killing you here at this level of softball play.
Let's give a head nod and a maybe and then a, okay, he's out. She's out.
Caitlin Van Coppernol, the sophomore, up to bat. She's also batting 172 on the season. 1 out and nobody on. She tried to go for the bunt, and that one's in there for strike 1. I feel like if I was ever an umpire, I'd just do the point. Don't make any loud noises. don't over-exaggerate strikeouts. Just get to the chase, man. Cut to the chase.
Well, there's quite a few that, I mean, they'll go right hand, left hand, so you know that
ball is left.
Ball, or they'll throw a hand down,
yeah.
ball, and then over here it's a
or just some
fist, elbow.
Ball. Yeah. Who knows?
That's why we're up here and they're down there.
Van Coppernol quickly behind. No balls and 2 strikes. And that one in there for strike 3. Even Farmer's over there shaking his head. We are headed back to the top of the batting order. Ella Greif up to bat for Grinnell, trying to see if she can get something going for the Tigers offense. Doing all she can. Grinnell's gotten a runner on second. Was that the farthest they went?
Yep.
And that was it. That was Ashlyn Imhoff. First pitch Greif sees. Down low, ball 1. And I'm not just feeling bad for Grinnell because of the umpire. I mean, Oski's getting hurt on some of these calls too. That one's in there for strike 1.
So you have to see 5 fingers and then the swing of the arm down on an official strike.
Okay. It took us 3 innings to figure that out.
That'll probably change on the
I
next
was going to
one.
say. 1-1. Greif pops it up. Umpire was kind of late to get out of the way, but catcher couldn't get there. Greif watches that one go low, ball 2. Hey, Grinnell got a hit. First hit of the night for the Tigers on the baseball diamond. Is Varney doing that game?
I don't know if he's over there or not.
2-2. Caught the corner. It's strike 3.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy, the Dairy Barn, and this change of the inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
We're headed top 4. Oskaloosa on top of Grinnell, 2-0. Is this who is this? Blommers? It is. Blommers. I knew it.
Blommers.
Familiar with her from the basketball side.
Blommers got a ball.
One ball and no strikes. Pitch by Greif. Swung and missed. Strike 1.
I hope that farmer's just watering his crops instead of spraying some type of chemical out there.
That's a good point. There's a farmer just right past, so just behind, there's a small dirt parking lot behind this field, and then there's a, what would you say? Not wheat field. corn, bean, whatever. You can kind of see it off in the distance. He's spraying something. I'm hoping...
It has to be water.
Yeah.
I hope so.
We'd be in trouble if it's not water. It has to be because it's been so dry, you know. I don't know. 2-1. Foul back. You got me scared, Patrick. You put ball. I was like, there is no way that's a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Blommer steps back into the batter's box. Two. Swung and missed. Strike 3. Greif sits down our first of the half inning.
I like that.
Now batting, Kaylee Johnson.
Kaylee Johnson now up to bat. She skied one out last time out for the Indians. So with 1 out and nobody on, she'll try to get on base. That one in there for strike 1. Almost all shade here on the softball diamond over here. Sun's starting to finally start going down. Oh, and foul back. Ball 1, or ball 2. I did say there were no foul balls that landed on the baseball field or the softball field earlier. There was a foul ball that landed right in the seats over here from baseball. No balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Greif grounded. Got past Greif and right into center field. Van Copperno comes down and makes the play. But a nice job by Kaylee Johnson. And Roach up to bat now for the Indians. I think Grinnell has bases loaded, but I'm not entirely sure. Nope, they're still stuck at 3-2. Runner on first and second, nobody out on that baseball side. First pitch by Greif. Misses. No, it doesn't. Strike 1.
Wow. I mean, that's a good wow, but...
Yeah, just not correct. No balls and 1 strike. Johnson's still up on first for Oskaloosa. That one goes wide. Johnson wanted to take off. She thinks less of it and goes right back. And it looks like Oski's sub-pitchers on the baseball side. That's why they took a break. I was wondering why Dave was talking over there. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on for Oskaloosa. The bunt is laid, and it's too far to the left. So at least you showed your hand. Roach thinking bunt. But maybe Coach Harms will change his mind here as he sets her back up. Count quickly moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Greif gets her pitching arrangement here in the circle by Doty. And the 1-2. Got her. Yes, strike 3. Sorry about the hesitation. I got no idea. I really don't.
Now batting, number 22, Aubrey Bonder.
Number 22, Aubrey Bowender up to bat. Junior batting .289 on the season.
I think we'll let Pat make the call. We'll wait for him to beat the board.
We'll listen to you and make our judgments based off what you think is called. That ball goes wide. Greta Dodd's going to throw to second. She's going to be not in time. And good move, though, by Johnson. She was already ready to go, even if the ball wasn't going to go wide. But wild pitch gives her the opportunity she needs. And Bowender steps back into the box with 1 ball and no strikes. Upstairs for ball 2. So Johnson's up on second with 2 balls and 2 outs. Oski trying to bring her home. That one in there for strike 1. Bases loaded on the baseball side with no outs. So Grinnell threatening to score against the Indians. There's barely any wind, but it's this Midwestern smell of manure. That's what you get here at the softball diamond. Classic Iowa. 2-1. Outside. That is going to be 3-1. Also, when a ball goes really wide, the umpire has to make sure that us behind him know which way the ball went, because he makes the motion like it went that way. Ella hanging in tough. 3 balls and 1 strike. Pitch to her. Grounded. Kelsey Van Compernol hops on it. Throw on to first in time, and the side is retired.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs and Grinnell Mutual.
Kate Kriegel up to bat for Grinnell in the bottom of the 4th. Update from the baseball diamond. Grinnell leads over Oskaloosa 2-1. First pitch, ball. I'm telling you, the suspense is crazy. Doesn't have to be that suspenseful. I'd hate to be in a tied game, top of the 10th or something, and this guy up there, 1-0. Kriegel sends it to second baseman, who catches it and puts it out. Nice grab by Roach. Didn't let her go past.
Yeah, knocked it down. That's the important part there.
Now batting number 14, Hannah Barron.
Hannah Barron's now into the batter's box with 1 out and nobody on for the Tigers. Barron's the top hitter for Grinnell. She grounds it foul down the left field line. Oski put up 2 early, but just nothing really heading their way right now. They've kind of cooled off, but their defense is doing wonders. Grinnell really can't get out of the outfield, it seems like. I don't think they have not hit 1 out of the outfield. So 0-1. That one's upstairs. Good take by Barron's. 1 ball and 1 strike. One in there for strike 2. Ronda is a smart pitcher. She knows she just has to hug that outside. She's going to get a call every time, and she's really using it to her advantage. 1-2. Outside, that's for sure a ball. Ball 2. Hannah sets back in. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Outside. The catcher even moved over for it. And it's a strike 3. Ashlyn Imhoff up to bat here for Grinnell. That's how you know. The catcher even moved over to the left to make it centered, so that way the umpire would know. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Imhoff up to bat here for Grinnell. First pitch she sees. She sends to left field. It's going back, and the left fielder watches it go over the fence. Home run! And just like that, it's a 1-run ball game.
Nice wrap there, Kate.
It didn't look like it had enough off the bat, but Imhoff skied it to left field. The left fielder watched it right over top.
So that's Imhoff's third one this year?
It is Imhoff's second of the
one
season.
this year.
7th of the year for the Tigers. And is Oski going to be done with their left fielder? Left fielder is Kaylee Johnson.
Did she hit the fence?
I think she did, yeah. She took a big hit. And Harms is going to go have a chat with her. So, well, just like that, it's a 1-run game. And Grinnell makes this thing interesting. Granted, we're only in the 4th, but yeah, that didn't look like it had a lot of carry off of it, but Imhoff used a little bit of her power, sent it deep, and now it's going to be Ellie Mintel up to bat. And we know she's got some power to do it.
Ellie Mintel.
She'll try to at least tie the game or get a runner on first. That was with 2 outs. Really nice job with Imhoff. And Grinnell closes in. Hey, the lights came on early tonight. That's a step in the right direction. Usually they've been coming on a little late. First pitch to Mintel. She sends it to right, and how about the grab by Alex Farmer? He might have been too far over right on our camera, but he just made a one-handed grab. Farmer, the assistant coach, just out of, well, he's still in college. Is he still in college or just graduated? Still in college. He's currently one of the assistants for the UNI Panthers softball team. Mintel pops it up. Catcher finds it last second. And Gordon makes a heck of a play. We're headed to the 5th. Grinnell trails 2-1.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, 3rd generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Pollyi's Pizza. And this top of this inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
Imhoff sent one to left field and brings it within 1. And Oskaloosa still leads 2-1 now over Grinnell. And this is number 14, the senior, McKenna Schaffner, up to bat for the Indians. Ella Greif still on the circle. We're off and running in inning number 5. Schaffner grounds it. Imhoff throw to first. And a quick first out on the first pitch thrown. 1 out down.
Top of the order for the Indians, number 10, Faith Durande.
We're back to the top of the order for Oskaloosa. It's Faith Durande, the pitcher. She'll step into the batter's box. Oskaloosa's 2 runs tonight just kind of came on blunders by Grinnell, just missing the ball quickly, whether it be scooting right past their glove or something like that. Nothing major, as Durande gets hit, but because she was holding the bat and it hit her fingers, technically it counts as a foul ball. That's just how it works. But it's definitely probably not great if it hit her too hard. It didn't look like it hit her fingers too hard, but that could be a problem if she pitches. She just kind of shook it off, though. 0-1 upcoming by Greif. That's outside for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and nobody on for Oskaloosa. Ronde in the batter's box. She grounds it back and off of Greif's glove. Imhoff grabs it. And once again, just a couple unlucky breaks for Grinnell as that one bounced right off Greif's glove. She's going to get one here sooner or later. And now Walker up to bat for Oskaloosa. Another courtesy runner. It's Ava Ridenour again for Oskaloosa. Ridenour, an 8th grader for the Indians. So 1 out for the Indians already. That one's in there for strike 1. Leah Walker here for Oskaloosa. Sun's pretty much fully down, at least from over here. Baseball still's going to have to deal with it just a little bit, but we're in dusk territory. That one fouled right back. Retta Dodd didn't have enough quick time. She couldn't quite get to it as that one popped over her head. That was a heck of a grab by Olivia Gordon there in the bottom of the 4th. She didn't know where it was, and then last second just fell right into her arms. Oh-2 upcoming by Greif. Upstairs, that's ball 1. I see one of the Oskaloosa buses still has their lights on a little bit.
That's the one the air conditioner's running on.
I was going to say, just can't have the brights on if it's facing toward the field. Especially when it gets full darkness here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Slap to left. Good stop by Kriegel, so it'll stop the runner at second. And that can be considered a win there for Grinnell. Nice job by Caitlin Kriegel. Olivia Gordon up to bat with 1 out for the Indians. Grinnell trying to get a big win here tonight against Oskaloosa. Grinnell started 4-0 on the season, took down the #1 ranked team in 3A, Williamsburg, the Raiders, in a 4-team tournament back a couple Saturdays ago, and then just could not get in rhythm. Lost 7 straight. That one grounded to Kriegel. She'll throw to third to Imhoff. Back across the way. Not in time. The runner did get to third, though, as they tried to go to first. But 2 outs down for Oskaloosa.
Now batting Lydia Van Veldhuizen.
And Van Veldhuizen comes in. Cassie Johnson will run for Oskaloosa. Heads up play, though, by Kriegel to go to third.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was a force, so.
So runners at the corners with 2 outs, and Van Veldhuizen has a chance to extend the lead. First pitch she sees, hacks at it, and misses for strike 1. Update on baseball. Grinnell still leads 2-1, top 5. I heard cheering. I don't know what it was. 0-1 to Van Veldhuizen. Caught the corner. Runner goes to second, back to first, and the ball goes wide. Runner will go to third, and she's going to be safe, and an error by Grinnell. See, in that moment, you just wonder, you didn't really have to go to second. Could have just let her go, but Oski gets away on the error because immediately when that thing went to second, the third baseman knew, I'm free going home. And exactly she was. So Oskaloosa extends the lead 3-1 over the Tigers. Tough break. Van Veldhuizen steps back in, 0-2. It's going to hurt even more if Van Veldhuizen goes down with an out here. Oh-2 pitch by Ella Greif. Outside, she was ready to go, but she held back. One ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs, a runner on third. That's Cassie Johnson on third for Oskaloosa. 1-2 outside, ball goes wide, and the Indians can't get it. Nice play by Ella Greif as she gets the out. We're headed bottom 5, 3-1 Oski leads.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-thru, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap and the Dairy Barn.
Redadad watched that one go upstairs outside the strike zone, but it was called for strike one, and we're off and running in the bottom of the fifth. Grinnell trails Oski 3-1. Oski able to score on an error last half inning. That's outside for ball one. This umpire is all over the place. 1-1. In there for strike two. Ronde doing pretty solid here, only giving up one home run, really. That's pretty much all she's given up, and a couple of hits, but nothing major, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes quickly for Greta Dodd as she tries to hang in tight. In the count. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kelsey Van Coppernol up to bat here for the Tigers, seeing if she can get Grinnell's offense going. Imhoff's solo home run, really all Grinnell has to show so far. And could it be Van Coppernol, one of the Van Coppernol twins, to get Grinnell off and running? Sisters, I should say. First pitch to her, grounded right back to Durande and throw to first in time, and a quick out number 2. Oski's catching breaks. Grinnell is not catching breaks. It seems like everything heading Grinnell's way just hasn't gone their correct way. Struggling just a little bit besides the home run. And now it's Lindsay Hullabaugh up to bat for Grinnell. First pitch to her. Upstairs for ball 1. This dude needs to stop doing that.
About ready to
like, what?
strike
I mean,
down.
what? He just holds his hand up. Like, dude, you don't have to. You can just say ball. 1-0. Hullabaugh sends it to right, foul. After this, Grinnell is headed to Newton on Wednesday night for a doubleheader against the Cardinals. And Oskaloosa is headed to Dallas Center Grimes on Wednesday night to take on the Mustangs. Mustangs are a weird team. Couple losses, quite a few losses, but yet their wins are pretty good. Their losses are against really good squads. That's hit to left field. It's going to drop for a single. Nice job, Lindsay Hullabaugh, to get onto base. And now Caitlin Van Coppernol will step up to bat. But yeah, Dallas Center Grimes still ranked in girls' rankings despite being like 5 and 6. The biggest thing, they're playing all 5A schools. So that'll do it. That'll do it to you. But that should be a fun matchup with the Indians and the Mustangs. So with 2 outs, Grinnell has a runner on first. That one is outside for ball 1. (3-1) Oski on top of Grinnell in the bottom of the 5th. Van Coppernol swings and misses for strike 1. This game's flying along too. Both games, both baseball and softball in the 5th inning. Nice change of pace after our 2-hour and 45-minute game on Game 1 against Pella on Friday night. That one's down the dirt for ball 2. Well, our first game was long. Patrick, your guys' second game was long. Yes. First softball game on Friday night between Grinnell and Pella, quick. Second one took a while. We're moving right along here. 2-1. Outside for ball 3. I couldn't assume. That's been a strike quite a bit tonight. Caitlin's hanging in. 3 balls and 1 strike. It'd be big if Grinnell can get a runner on first and second, because it's Ella Greif up batting next. Kriegel skies it right, or not skies it, grounds it, throw to first in time for out number 3. We're headed to the 6th. The Grinnell trails 3-1.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs, Grinnell Mutual, and the change of the innings brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
The Devil went down to Georgia, currently playing here at the Softball Diamond. Well, I can tell you right now, the Devil's not in Georgia. He's right here in Iowa because we are dry as a bone.
It is hot.
It is hot. It is dry. We need that violin player to come up here to Iowa and bring some rain or something. Hannah Behrens is in the circle now for Grinnell. She'll be pitching the rest of the way, most likely. This is her 7th game played all season long. 1-2 record, 25 innings pitched. She's given up 39 hits, 13 strikeouts, 4.20 ERA.
Hannah Behrens.
Oski's done pretty much everything right tonight. Besides giving up the 1 home run to Ashlyn Imhoff, the Indians have been pretty much perfect. And it's only 2 innings away from finishing off a solid night at the ballpark. But we'll see if Grinnell has anything to say about it. It's Lydia Van Veldhuizen up to bat for Oskaloosa. Hannah's first pitch to her, outside for ball 1. I'm so glad for the shortened name Oski. I can't imagine saying Oskaloosa all the time. Shortened name of Oski is great. Grinnell really doesn't have one, but Grinnell's not too bad. Upstairs, ball 2. Indians, a lot of success in recent years in sports. Obviously a basketball championship and a softball championship here in the last couple of years. So quite a bit of success for our friends to the south. That one's down low for strike 1.
Down low, strike 1.
I just call them as I see it, man. I don't know what to tell you. Two balls and 1 strike for Hannah. Foul behind us. Hannah starting game 2, Patrick, on Friday night? Or did she start game 1? Both.
She was game 1.
Game 1, I think. Yeah. Sorry. Patrick just runs the scoreboard. He's not supposed to keep track of the pitchers. 2-2. Upstairs, ball 3. Van Veldhuizen hangs in tough here in the first at-bat of the half inning. Full count for Oskaloosa. First batter up here. 3-2. Rounded. Passed. Kriegel can't hang on. Again, falls through her glove. And Van Veldhuizen is safe on first. Couple of those tonight. Just been costly for Grinnell. And it's Blommers now batting for Oskaloosa. Let's see. Do I have fun facts on Hannah Behrens? Let's see. Yes, I do. Oh, I remember. Because her favorite movie is Barbie Princess Charm School. Sometimes you just never grow out of your favorite movies. Hannah turns, throws to first in time for out number 1. Runner at second stays.
Brings up number 9, Kaylee.
And the most useless talent Hannah has, she can do a walking handstand. I don't think that's useless. I wish I could do a walking handstand. Good exercise there. Kaylee Johnson, is that who's up right now? Her hair covers her number. Long hair. That one's popped back foul toward the fence. Strike one. Grinnell not letting Oski get away too quickly, but one swing of the bat could change that easily. Grinnell's trying to hang in tough. Update from the baseball diamond. They're in the bottom of the fifth, I believe. And Grinnell leads 2-1 with just one out. Swing and a miss for strike two. No balls and 2 strikes. A runner in scoring position up on second for Oskaloosa. Johnson goes outside. Greta Dodd, throw to third. That's not going to be in time. Oh, and it is. Of course it is. Safe. I could have swore I thought Imhoff turned in time, but I guess not.
Could tell if that was an out motion or...
I don't know. So safe at third. 1 ball and 2 strikes upcoming to Johnson. Oski's looking to take the 4-1 lead. That one's in the dirt. And the Grinnell fans think she went, but she didn't. She held back 2-2. They're headed to the 6th on the baseball diamond. 6-1. Not 6-1. 2-1. Grinnell leads. 3-1 is our score over here. 2-2 by Behrens. Grounded. That'll bring the runner home. Throw to first is in time for out number 2. And Oskaloosa leads 4-1 over Grinnell. Right plays at the right time. Oski's doing it right tonight. Lucy Roach to bat now as the bases have cleared. She'll try to get on base herself with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th.
Well, I will say on Kelsey Van Corpenel's side of the second base, she's doing a great job fielding everything going through there.
First pitch up top for ball 1. Hey, we appreciate everyone for watching tonight, whether you're a Grinnell fan, Oskaloosa fan. Appreciate everyone for watching here on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. One ball, no strikes. That one falls in there, just not enough on it for ball 2. Surprised the concession stand's still open. Hannah sets back into the circle. She's behind 2 balls and no strikes with 2 outs down. That one almost hits Roach. Ball 3. Quickly 3 balls and no strikes. Behrens not high enough apparently, and therefore ball 4.
Now batting Aubrey Boonder.
Number 22, Aubrey Bowender up to bat for Oskaloosa. It puts Schaffner up on deck. As Oski with the runner on first, going to try to extend their lead a little bit more. That one in there for strike 1. Has turned into a nice night. The weather's kind of cooling off just a little bit.
Yeah.
Is tonight the night supposed to get down in 60s, I think? Maybe? I'm not sure. Slow roller in there for ball 1.
Well, it was 62 at
This morning,
5:15 when I went to work.
I did see rain is in the forecast for the Grinnell area, at least, on Thursday at 2 o'clock in the morning. But we know how the forecast goes. That probably won't happen, but
I'll not stay up that.
I was going to say to celebrate. 1-1. That one's sent to Kriegel. Picks it up. Throw to first in time. The side is retired. Grinnell has some work to do. They trail 4-1, headed bottom 6.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you, Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polyeisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polyeis Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Polyeis Pizza. Welcome to the bottom of the sixth.
Leading off the inning for the Tigers.
Bottom six we
First
go.
baseman,
Durande
Ella
still in the
Greif.
circle, and we're headed to the top of the batting order. Ella Greif up to bat, trying to get Grinnell back into the ball game. It was 2-1 at one point. Ashley Nimhoff sent one to left field over the fence, and that's the closest Grinnell got. Oskaloosa was able to take a couple away, and we're off and running in the bottom of the sixth. Patrick got a clear scoreboard there. He still got 2 outs. Greif fouls that back to the fence. There's a weird haze that has gone over the baseball field. It looks kind of cool.
Dust from the gravel road.
That's the second night in a row dust has flown onto the baseball diamond. When they were clearing off this field after the softball game last night, all the dust flew right over to the baseball diamond. Got pretty dusty in the final innings. One ball and one strike. Greif settles back into the box. She pops it foul again. It almost climbs the fence and over. Stays in. Bell's offense just kind of been stagnant tonight. Really nothing much coming. Farthest they've gotten was to second base, and Greif fouls it again back behind us to the left. Patrick tries to get the crowd up and running here in the sixth. Gotta get something going. We gotta get this offense going. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Greif grounds it. Third baseman comes up, throw on to first. In time for out number 1. Greif didn't understand that, and Doty's not very happy about it either. I was going to say, he made the call so quick, and he's waited every other time tonight. Greif stepping back into the batter's box. Any ideas? I don't know what this could be. I mean, I don't know why she'd step back in if she was thinking it was safe. And Greif gets to stay in. Could it have been an illegal pitch? Foul ball? Oh. Okay, well.
So I think we were at 2-2, weren't we?
I think. Umpire's not going to give us anything. 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Greif sends it to left. That's for sure a foul, and Oski can't get there.
We got a 2-2 score over on the baseball diamond.
He had to have homered or something. I don't know how that happened. Nope, didn't homer, just hit. So 2-2, Oski trying to pull the upset over there. Greif skies it to left. Third baseman makes the grab for out number 1. Caitlin Kriegel up to bat now for Grinnell. Oski scored there with 2 outs in the baseball game, so the Indians stepping up big there trying to take down the Tigers. Kriegel up to bat for Grinnell. First pitch to her. In there for strike 1. Scored on an error. That's how Oski scored. Oh, 1. That one misses. It was a strike earlier. Ball goes wide. Doesn't matter. Nobody's on base. Durande pitched well so far, only giving up 1 run. They're headed bottom 6 on the baseball field. 2-2, like you said. Kriegel sends it to left. It got past the shortstop and into the gap. Grinnell has a runner on first. Could that be the spark that can get Grinnell going? Hannah Barron's up to bat for Grinnell. And with the way Ashlyn Imhoff's been playing, got to think if Grinnell gets another runner on, you could be looking at something good here. But I'm not going to go too far ahead. Outfielders back up just a little bit, understanding Hannah has some power. First pitch to her. In there for strike one, favorite spot in the corner. No balls in one strike. Kriegel's up on first. Hannah sends it down the left field line, foul. One out still for Grinnell. 0-2 to Barons. Sends it to left, foul. Pretty incredible, though, the baseball and softball games, literally time-wise and in the innings-wise at the same exact time. 0-2. Outside, he loves that spot, and that's outside for a ball. And if I'm an Oski fan, I don't understand that because that's been a strike all night. Interesting. Yikes. I won't complain.
The no understanding.
1-2. That's at the corner, outside. He's not going to give it to her this time. Even Coach Harms has to laugh in the dugout. Okay, so now he decides he's going to not call that. Oh, my goodness. This is wild. 2-2. Hannah grounds it, picked up, throw to first in time for out number 2. Grinnell does get a runner to second. Ashlyn Imhoff steps up to bat. She hit the home run earlier to give Grinnell their only point of the evening, and now she'll try to maybe do it again and bring them within at least one. But Durande probably has other thoughts, as that one misses for ball 1. One ball and no strikes upcoming to Imhoff. She skies it to right, should be catchable, and it is not. Oski couldn't quite get there. I thought it would be a little bit more in. That one was pretty close toward the fence. Imhoff catches a break. Count goes even at 1 ball and 1 strike.
It wasn't that far, though. I mean, it's
No. 1-1. In the dirt, ball goes wild. Kriegel stays on third, but she does get to third, so Grinnell with a big chance to put up a score here. Faith back into the circle. Imhoff back in the box. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, and a runner on third for Grinnell. Ronde's pitch. Imhoff skies it past the second baseman. It's down. RBI single for Ashlyn Imhoff. Grinnell cuts the lead to 2. And now Ellie Mintel up to bat for Grinnell. She's got a little bit of power. She can hit the ball. She had a .667 batting average coming into tonight's ball game. She's going to do what she can here to see if she can maybe tie or at least help Grinnell cut back into this deficit. So Mintel into the batter's box. Imhoff is on first. Not time for rally caps yet, but you know Grinnell's thinking of it. First pitch to Mintel. That one's popped high, caught, thrown on to first. And Oski leaves, giving up 1. 4-2, we're headed to the 7th.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy and the Dairy Barn, and the 7th inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
Kenzie Myers.
Grinnell gets one more shot, but they're going to have to hold off Oski's offense. This is Myers, did you say? Kenzie Myers, the freshman, up to bat for the first time this evening. First pitch she sees, upstairs by Hannah Behrens. Grinnell puts up one in the 6th, trying to rally here against Oskaloosa, but they got to hold on defense. 1-0. Kenzie sends it to left and caught. Nice grab by Walton. Update on the baseball field. Grinnell has runners at the corners, but I think they're about to go top 7 there. Depending on the count, we'll have to see. They're tied 2-2 over there. And Faith Durande up to bat. Oskaloosa on the baseball side looking for a huge upset over the Tigers. Grinnell trying to get an upset over the Indians here on this side. First pitch to Durande. Outside for ball 1. Bases loaded now for Grinnell over on the baseball side with 2 outs. 1-0. Upstairs, ball 2. Oski might have a radio guy there for baseball, or unless he's over here. Oski did bring one here, so maybe he's just over here. So I could be talking to no one when giving updates to baseball, but you never know. 2-0. Grounded. Kriegel stops it. Throw to first. Not going to be in time. It goes wide. Ella Greif will run over and pick it up. And Durande is safe at second.
Now batting number 8, Malia Walker.
Malia Walker now steps up to bat with just 1 out and a runner on first and second. She's got to be ready to go if she can. And she's got to be happy with the situation she's been dealt. Good chance to bring somebody home.
I think that was the 6th or 7th error for the Tigers.
Possibly. It's been an error-filled night for Grinnell. I guess it's good that it's only been a 2-point game. First pitch to her. Upstairs for ball 1. Hannah's just been a little high tonight. As there's a pounding noise on the thing. Maybe it stopped. That one sent deep to left. Left fielder makes the grab for out number 2. So, runners stay on second. And with 2 outs, Grinnell trying to get out Gordon here. And it looks like they're headed to the 7th. Grinnell and Oskaloosa tied at 2 apiece on the baseball side. First pitch to Gordon. Falls in there for strike 1. If Grinnell could keep this within 2, it makes it a very reasonable 7th inning comeback if they can get it. It's just their hitting has been a little off so far.
Yeah,
tonight.
they just, besides Imhoff, that's about the only big hit they had. I guess Lindsay's had 2 2 good hits, but collectively, you got to have the rest of the team in there batting for you.
0-1, foul. Quickly to 0-2. Yep, top 7 over there on the baseball diamond. Well, Grinnell wanted a walk-off on Friday night against the Dutch in Game 1. Maybe they can do it again against Oski. No balls and 2 strikes. She reached for it, and it goes foul. Gordon got lucky. It's going to be a ball, but she's trying to reach out for it and see if she could snag the out.
They're right underneath us. It's a little girl and a little boy.
Patrick saves the day. Usually they're right in front of us so you can hear it, but no balls and 2 strikes to Gordon. That one's fouled, and Greta has to go get it. I was going to say, if it wasn't called foul, the guy wasn't moving out of the way. Ronde's still up on second, no balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. That one upstairs for ball 1. I think Grinnell just recorded an out. Did you see it? Yep.
Center field.
1 out down there for Grinnell on the defensive side over on the baseball field. 2 games at once. Yeah. It's easier here because we can see just a little bit better than the softball side. 1-2. Gordon fouls again, and she hangs in tough. I give credit to Grinnell. They've tried to buckle down despite the errors. Still keeping this within 2, trying to give themselves a shot in the 7th. That's all they want. One, 2 by Behrens. Fouled again down the left field line, and Gordon is closing in on almost a 10-pitch at bat. Behrens sets back in. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Gordon. In the dirt. Greta picks it up. And 2 balls. We were stuck at 1-2 for a while there. These are the battles you got to win, especially here with 2 outs. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on base, number 2, for Oskaloosa. That's up high, ball 3. Credit to Gordon, hanging in tough here. Not going away easy. Count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Behrens to Gordon. Popped up, foul. That had to be the weird. That looked like that was coming right over and barely caught the fence line just to go foul. And poor Hannah's like, what do I gotta do? I was gonna say that ball almost went in the trash can, thrown back to the dugout. Hannah trying to end this at bat. 3 balls and 2 strikes. It's well over 10 pitches. Gordon's not going away. 3-2. Upstairs, ball 4. Gordon wins the battle.
Stepping into the box,
Lydia Van Veldhuizen up to bat. It'll be Cassie Johnson to run for Gordon.
Cassie Johnson.
Van Veldhuizen's been able to get going tonight. Couple good hits, couple good lucky ways to get to first. She's doing a great job. She'll try to do it again. First pitch she sees, sends to left, and Kriegel could not make, or not Kriegel, Imhoff could not make the grab, but she made a tough hit to the fence. Runners on first and second for the Indians. 1-2. Or 0-1, excuse me. I don't know what I was talking about. That misses for ball 1. Crowd's letting this umpire hear it. They're headed bottom 7, tied 2-2 over there on the baseball diamond. Grinnell will try to win it in the 7th against the Indians. 1-1. That's a good pitch. In there for strike 2. Oh, school bus moving. Trying to find a better spot, maybe, or just turning around.
Circling the buses.
Yeah, I was going to say. Hannah trying to finish it here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tried to break it, just can't quite get it to fall in there. Counts even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Grounded, foul. I tell you what, there's no quit in Oskaloosa. Keeping these at-bats long, trying to frustrate Hannah in the circle, and they're doing a good job at it. Hannah's trying to respond here. It's still 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runner on first and second for Oskaloosa. In the top of the 7th, they lead 4-2. 2-2 by Behrens. No. Off there, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Oski wants to load the bases. Hannah trying to shut the door on him. Here comes the big payoff pitch. 2-2, 3-2. In there! Strike 3 at the corner, and Harms doesn't like it. We're headed bottom 7. Grinnell leads, or trails 4-2.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy and the Dairy Barn.
One more chance for Grinnell. Greta Dodd up to bat. Grinnell trails by 2, headed to the bottom of the 7th. Faith Durande trying to finish off her dominant game on the circle, in the circle. First pitch to Dodd. In there for strike 1. Grinnell, both scores coming from Ashlyn Imhoff. She had an RBI single and a home run on the evening. 0-1 to Dodd. She fouls it back quickly down 0-2. Update on the baseball field, still 2-2 bottom 7. Grinnell's up to bat trying to take down Oskaloosa. The Indians, on the other hand, no matter what happens, great game by them over on the baseball field, keeping Grinnell on the ropes. 0-2. Dodd sends it to the second baseman. She'll make the grab, and an easy out number 1. They're 2 away. Kelsey Van Coppernol up to bat here for Grinnell.
Stepping to the plate, Kelsey Van Coppernol.
Oski's defense has just been stellar all night long. Really no mistakes. Same thing with Pella Christian, really. I mean, if you're good in the infield, they're hard to beat. Van Coppernol sends it foul. Have we ever had a foul go to the baseball field?
That one was close.
That was close.
I think that might have hit an Oski parent on the baseball side.
0-1. That ball fell out. 1-1. I heard a pitching change, so there's a pitching change for Oski. That's all I know.
Second one or third one of the night.
Ronde settles back in. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Lindsay Hollabaugh is the one on deck for the Tigers. She might be the last one up for Grinnell. Van Coppernol down 1-2 in the count. Kelsey Van Coppernol, I should say. She fouls it back. Grande pitched a great game so far tonight, trying to close it out for her Oskaloosa Indian teammates. That one's down low, ball 2. Good take by Kelsey Van Coppernol. Quick game, all things considered. I mean, closing in on 2 hours, 2-2. Kelsey grounds it short. What a play by Durande. On to first, they are 1 out away. That's how it's been. Oskaloosa just been able to make great plays in the infield. Grinnell's let a couple get around them.
Coming to the plate, number 8.
You know, not only is she a good pitcher, but what she does in that circle as a defender is very good also. So
Incredible reaction time. She's fun to watch.
all around, she's fundamentally a good player.
Grinnell's down to their last out. Lindsay Hollabaugh in the batter's box. She swings at the first one, goes right, and Durande can't hang on, and we jinxed it. We jinxed it.
That's probably the first error of the night.
That might be. We're sorry. We're very sorry. We didn't mean to. Lindsay gets on first, and Caitlin Van Coppernol is up to bat. She could be Grinnell's last chance. That's just very unfortunate. I feel bad now. That barely went over top.
Sincere compliment.
Yeah, that barely went over her head. First pitch to Van Coppernol. Watches that one go right down Main Street for strike one. Oh, 1 by Durande. Van Coppernol swings and fouls, and Grinnell's down to their last strike of the night. Can they hang in tough? Grinnell hung in tight, though, most of the game. Oski's just been better on defense. They'll try to finish it right here. 0-2. Upstairs, ball 1. That would have been disappointing if the game ended on that right there. That would have been called a strike. I fully expect a call to not be great here. I was going to say,
the last strike is not going to be a good strike.
If it's not an out, popped out, this might not be a good call. That's just how the card cookie crumbles sometimes. Take a step away here, regain thoughts. One ball and 2 strikes here for Grinnell. That one outside. It's been a strike.
The Oski crowd
was
moaning
all
on
night,
that
man.
one.
It's been a strike all night. What are we doing here? 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kriegel sends it shortly to left. It's going to fall in, and runners will be on first and second, and Ella Greif steps up to bat. So now things get interesting just a little bit. Ella Greif on the season has 1 home run.
Ella Greif!
If you got it in her, Grinnell could absolutely steal one here. Harm's going to let his team figure it out here. Grinnell, I think, is going to win on a walk-off, and they just did. Grinnell defeats Oskaloosa 3-2 on a walk-off win on the baseball side. And I think it was Alex Smith that finished it. We're not done here. First pitch, Greif sends it to right. That's going to go just enough foul. Well, if the baseball team can win on a walk-off, maybe the softball team can.
Yeah.
I think it was Alex Smith. I'm not entirely sure, but what a fight by the Indians on the baseball side. I didn't even watch the game, and I'll give my tip of the cap to them. Grinnell trying to hang in here. 1 strike, no balls. Runner on first and second. Greif trying to be a hero. Greif sends it to left. It is over the left fielder's head. Lindsay Hollabaugh turns on it from third. Van Coppernol home. She is safe. She didn't touch it at first, but we got a tie game. She never touched it. Gordon never turned around to make the play. And it's 4-4. What just happened?
Kate
Kriegel up to bat for Grinnell with 2 outs. And Coach Harms is going to have a chat. No, they're going to intentionally walk Kriegel. So Hannah Behrens, does he intentionally walk Behrens? No, he will wait. What a play! Ella Greif knocked it to left. The left fielder thought she could get underneath of it. It turned last second. Van Coppernol came around and was not safe the first time. Doty had to yell at her to touch the base. It's a good thing Gordon didn't turn around. or else Grinnell was going to be out.
Big night on the softball diamond.
What in the world? Grinnell trying to commit highway robbery here.
One way or the other.
In the bottom of the
we're either
seventh.
going to have a game-winning 7th inning, or we're going to the 8th.
Oh, my goodness. Grinnell struggled here at the plate all night long, and here in the 7th, they've come out of nowhere. What a 7th inning. And now Grinnell puts the rally caps on. They didn't have them on before.
It's all about offense right
I guess. Baseball fans now starting to come over. They're going to try to watch the end of this one. Hannah Behrens trying to be the hero here for Grinnell.
Hannah Behrens!
It's 2 outs, and the runner is on third. It's Ella Greif. Kate Kriegel is on first. Grinnell just needs a good base hit. First pitch to Behrens. Sky to left foul. Either way, even if they don't get this, we're going to 8.
Yeah.
What a fight by Grinnell. Barron steps back in. The whole baseball team's here to cheer. The whole softball team's ready. 0-1. Barron swings and misses for strike 2. What a 7th inning by Grinnell. They were down to their last strike. 0-2 to Behrens. Pops it foul. It is foul. Everybody has come over from the baseball game to the softball side. This game just got crazy. Hannah steps back into the box. No balls and 2 strikes. Runners on second and third. 0-2. Behrens lined over the middle. Catch can't be made. Grinnell wins.
That's it.
Hannah Behrens walks it off, and Grinnell defeats Oskaloosa 5-4. I have never seen anything like that.
What do you say? You know, that's
Tigers this Wednesday at Newton. Again, that's a varsity.
that's not giving up right there. That's great offense by those guys, and they did a wonderful job. So
Dallas Center Grimes.
Hannah Behrens knocked it right over the middle. The shortstop couldn't quite glove it. And Grinnell defeats Oskaloosa 5-4 on a walk-off. They rally with a couple there in the 7th. What an absolutely incredible game.
yeah, you know, and for Oskaloosa to go almost a game free without an error, and then turn around have their first error when we give them a compliment, and then a second error right there. But you know, that was a nice little pop right there by Hannah Behrens.
I really didn't. What a game thrown by Faith Durande. Just couldn't quite close it. Give credit to Hannah Behrens for coming in late and able to complete the game and keep Grinnell within 2. And then I think Ella Greif, down to the last strike, knocked it to left field and was able to extend the game. Coach Doty's absolutely excited over there in right field. And Hannah Behrens, I mean, it could have been caught just a little bit out of the glove. It felt like Grinnell was dropping them all night long. Finally, they catch a break.
Well, and you
somehow,
know, a great place to put it, right between. They didn't have anyone second, so they weren't covering that. And that little opening right on second base, that was a nice little spot to drop it, and Hannah did a great job. So, hey, hats off to this whole team for not giving up, sticking in there in this 7th inning stretch. Happy for them.
Grinnell moves to 8-7. Oskaloosa falls to 10-7. The Tigers are victorious. A walk-off win against Oskaloosa by Hannah Behrens. Thanks to everyone for watching tonight on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Thanks again to all of our sponsors. We will be back tomorrow night for baseball against Benton. Have a great night. Stay cool. I'm Blake Walker, Dan Walker. Thanks for watching, and go Tigers.